Okay. Then, I've done all that, so... Do I have to go back to the blacksmith? I don't think so. Not at the moment. I'm good. Well, see... Yeah, I do. I gotta beef these up, and I've got the gold to do it. So... Let's check one more time at the store, just to see if he's got anything awesome to sell me. But I doubt he does, because I sold him shit. Let's see. This staff has 3 augment slots. Dexterity to defense. That actually would be pretty good if I was using staves. This one's kind of cool too. Attack speed plus 21. Its base damage is great, but it doesn't have any bonuses. Okay. Armor-wise. Well, I think I sold you those, so... And, physical regeneration is good. But nothing's blowing my skirt up, gentlemen. It's time to go to the blacksmith. It's time to get him to augment my shit to make it better. I feel like I could do that escort mission. It's probably one of the last missions around here to do before the region is at peace. Give peas a chance. Let's see. How come it does that? This is... See, look, it glows there. Isn't that weird? Like, that's glows right there. Why does it glow there? Why does the cursor glow there? It bugs me. It's like there's something there but not. It's like they forgot to add in... That was supposed to be a chest, I suppose, and they forgot to add it in. On the other side of this bridge, you shall be on your own. But I think you can handle yourself. No, actually, I can't. I am a pussy. Well, it's what I have. It's being called a pussy does not mean you're being called a girl. Not in the social context of today's world. No, it just means you're being a pussy. Plain and simple. I do want to buy these potions because they're awesome, and I need some healing potions, and I'm out basically. This brilliant ring of acid is not exciting. Look at this, 6 to 8 damage. Masturbation material? It's pretty lame, actually. Let's sell that out. What have you got for me? A belt. Special move 10%, but this one's 10% as well. And I have an augment slot. So you suck. I have a 2-slot helmet, protection 55. This one's protection 58 with fire resistance up the ass. And this one has... Yeah, but this one has attack speed and endurance. And it's 22 physical, 12 magical. And this is 11 physical, no magical, a bunch of fire. To be fair, it's probably more resistant. It's got 2 augment slots, too. Look at all the fire resist helmets, goddamn. Like, 18%, 20%, 9% physical, 5% physical. Overall, this helmet might be better for fire over time, because of the 5% versus the 9, but this one has 2 augment slots, and you can just throw an amulet in there with fire resistance and just totally do your thing with it. But 55 versus 58, total resistance plus the attack speed, I kind of want to keep what I have. But that fire resist is kind of cool. It's cute. But look at these booth people that you don't need to talk to. I could probably take that. No, I couldn't, because it dead ends up there. Oh no, the music, epic! Dun dun! Come on, they're gray goblins. You don't need to worry about grays. I am racist when it comes to grays. I don't want to fight them because they're pussies. Right. I don't like this first area because the blacksmith is so far down. Cow! In Diablo, you could click on the cows up at the top right of the map in town, and they would, yep, that's a cow, alright. I'm not thirsty. I'm no milkmaid. All 3 of them said the same thing. It wasn't creative in the slightest. Okay, attack speed. You regenerate special move. You give me attack speed. Special move regeneration is something I probably really like a lot. But if I do min-maxing and I give myself some attack, I could do that, but I think I'll do that and just pump it up. And of course it's going to be more damaging. I'm going to miss the special move regeneration for a while. And this hit drawing life from opponents, hell yeah. I want to layer that with other 3% to make it 12% altogether. But I think I'll just do one and then an amulet later. Because this is cool. What do I have in here? Not too much. I could do the 16% attack, 16% defense. Or I could put 2 skills in it, which would be plus 20% attack and defense. So, but I wouldn't get the increase all damage types and all resistances as well. So I think I will go equal. I would prefer to min-max it at just all attack, because the attack would then make my vampirism more powerful. But for now, I'll strike a balance. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll just, it is better, more damaging, and then that's about it. Better than the spiked gauntlets by just a little. Let's check the store, because why not? Look, I'm all in red now. Like the Seraphim's supposed to be blue and holy, and she's all in red. Oh look, it's a double one. Attack speed plus 14. Attack speed plus 25. But the difference is this has 2 augment slots, and it's 33, and this one's 28. Attack speed 25 versus 14. The 25 is obviously better. Obviously. Level 16 on level 15 would be a small penalty to use it, a movement, negative 2.2%. But I think, and I don't have a movement penalty here, but I'll level up soon enough, so it's not that big a deal. What's this? This one could be better overall because it's got 2 augment slots instead of 1, and I could make it just more powerful, and I could also make it more defensive. Oof. Attack speed is a lot slower than this one though. I don't know. I mean, I'd be giving up plus 11 attack speed. Dual wielding though goes a long way to making that up. I'm gonna buy it. Damn you, game, for making me make choices. Any cool daggers in here? No, there's an interesting bow in here. It's kind of cool. You do have potions. I will buy the weaker ones. Dexterity and Endurance, Glimmering Ring of the Prince, and Glimmering Ring of the Prince. Why are they both Glimmering Rings of the Prince when they do different things? Dexterity and Endurance. And this one does damage and this one does protection. You see? The names just don't relate to what their effects are. The people just threw names in the pot and said, you know what? The RNG will just pick a name. It won't associate anything with what the effects of the item are, except with set items like this, you know, the Seraphim gauntlets. They made those sets, but then they just threw in these subtitle areas like, yeah, you know. Protection. I could put both these rings on this, but it's probably better just to use the blacksmith right now. I was saving this amulet because of the poison resist and the protection of 38. I don't know for sure if that's better than the blacksmith's 16% to defense. I don't have a whole lot of poison resistance. I have 69, and this would give me another plus 6% plus 18. Or is it 18 then plus 6% onto the 18? Not sure how that works. Level 13. Yeah. Maybe I'll just hold off on that. Oh, you game. Shut up, bitch. I don't give a fuck. No one likes you. You smell funny. Alright. Let's go with the balance again because there's 2 slots. I won't eventually be going with the balance. I eventually will probably be min-maxing. But, I'll miss that attack speed. But I get more resistances. I lose 1% chance to hit. I just get a lot more defense this way. Why do I lose a % chance to hit? Because this has attack 20 on it. And this has attack 8, that's why. But defense is 9 versus defense 17. Yeah, this gives you more of a bonus to attack. That's why. Lose that 1%. But it's not too horrible. And you know, I get more resistances out of it. More defense. And I don't lose any damage. So overall it's an okay. It's a lateral trade. I won't really call it an upgrade. but it's all what you want, really. 2 augment slots versus 1, though, becomes stronger later in the game. Although I'll probably find better wings as I grind up to level 40-ish, you know. There is a chance that wings you find, level 10 or so, if you have more augment slots and you just keep finding amulets and keep throwing them in there, replacing them as necessary, then you will most likely keep your gear at level with the effects you want. But I can never find gear that's got 2 or 3 augment slots that also has the effects I'm looking for: regenerate special move, plus % to attack, etc. Those are my favorites. Although if I was the battle mage, I would like % to recharge. Shut up, goblin. He just let me walk by him. Sweet. I would prefer...
This region is at peace.
I would prefer regeneration of magic spells. But, anyway. I still have those wings on me I need to sell. Should have sold them when I was over there by the blacksmith. Or I should have just walked around the arena the other way and sold them there. Because that would have been on my way, and this specific merchant down here is slightly out of my way. So if you were going for a speed run, don't do what I'm doing. It's kind of hard to speed run this game because of all the choices you have to make there. Oh, you have a couple more potions for me. Well, how about that? Ooh, nasty engulfing amulet, 42 defense, which is better than 41 defense. Okay. Okay, now have you reset your armor? A 2 helmet slot with endurance. No attack speed, though. Protection is higher, but I like the attack speed. I really do. It's a tough call, because I like the +3, but +3 is really negligible. 22 physical, 12 magical, 28, 10, 38 overall, 34. Magic resist +7%. Endurance 3, though, for more hit points, which is good. And physical resistance, +5% your physical regeneration, which I don't really have any physical. I got 52, so 5% of that is 2.2 something. So I'd get an extra physical. I get an extra 2 physical resistance. Yeah. Overall, it's better. It's 2 slots. This is 2 slots. I like the 4 endurance. This is only 3 endurance. And 28, 10, 22, 12, 7%. I think mine's better. Even though this has overall higher defense, mine still has 2 augment slots. And I prefer to have that +1 endurance. It's a... Oh, look, wolves have meandered about, but they don't actually attack anybody, only you. Everything's out to get you, but nothing else. I mean, it really upsets me when the only dynamics is undead versus orcs in this game. There's no wolves versus everybody. What am I doing that for? I don't know. I wanted to do... It doesn't hurt the innocent, obviously. Hey, step into my holy light, little bitch-ass cunt kid. Okay. This is probably the last quest in this area. Actually, wait, I think there's more quests. Yeah, there is. There's quests up here to do. In this manner. I think this fucker wants me to bring his daughter back. Yeah. There you go. We'll do that.
Expect me back soon.
Yeah, she's down there. She is across the bridge. She's up your ass and around the corner. I had a friend who would always say that. And while I don't say it, and I find it annoying, it's still in my head. Alright, I already got those quests. Time to go down here and do this quest because experience, why not? Gotta cross this bridge, though. No, this bridge is useless. This bridge... No, okay, there's one bridge in this game that's useless. It takes you to an area that's walled off. Makes you wonder why it's even there. Alright, it wasn't that one, but it's one somewhere. Wolves. There we go. Kill you. You can grab the horses that she's around, or at least you could in the original version. I don't know if they've kept that or not. But when you have a person... Okay, see how these wolves, they're scripted. This is a group of wolves.
As you wish.
And she's being mauled by a wolf. Group eliminated. Yes, I'll take you. Your leg is injured, but she can still walk just fine. You can take her horse if you want, which is retarded, but you can do it. I don't quite want it. And yes, you can attack while on horseback. I just don't have any riding ability, and I can't use my specials while I'm on horseback. Horses do take damage, and they do regenerate. But yeah, you actually can pick stuff up while you're on a horse, so it's okay. If horseback riding was your thing, knock yourself out. These wolves spawn after you pick her up, but they're weak enough to where she can kill them too. Okay, and it's okay if you leave her behind
It's been a long time
because
since I was in a city.
she'll just pop into existence. She'll just teleport. You know, because reasons, because game mechanics, because they didn't want you to have to babysit escorts like that. If you want to run ahead, run ahead. It's not fun to have to wait for an escort to run at their own speed. Now that you have a horse, it's technically yours. Oh, I'm gonna dismount. There we go. There's animation involved with that, but the horse will kind of follow you. You can sell it at a stable. You gave me Unel's Boots of Faith. It's part of a set. Chance to gain gold. Mine give me plus 13% to defense, and I don't care about the BFG because I'm not going to use it with this build. This gives me weapon lore, strength, physical speed, agility, and gold, and it's got an augment slot. Yay! I like it. Ural's Legacy, yeah. Okay, it's better than my boots. Even though my boots here are, pretty good too. Level 12 versus level 21. I get a speed penalty for using them because I'm so far behind. But the actual speed of 19 will make up for that percent for a while. Physical resistance plus 7 strength. I gotta augment it now, because that's what you do. I get more damage. Combat arts. My resistance drops by 1. Oh no. Well, it is pretty good. It's pretty good. You can actually go into his house downstairs and there's a bunch of ghosts you can kill, but it's not part of any quest. It's down there. Remember when I was doing my update for the channel and I said there's that strange as a cave there, you can probably go to it later. There's no quest involved with it. But I'm just gonna go in there now because loot. See, you can't bring horse down here. So if you were doing a horse build, you'd be totally gimped in dungeons like this. There we go. And Glimmering Ring of the Prince. It's probably not exciting. And these undead respawn here, so you can't really clear them all out. You can temporarily clear them out. I guess they're good for some small amount of EXP, and the gold doesn't respawn, so it's basically where you cook, where the servants would do all the cooking in the manor, and then they would bring the food upstairs. At one time I commented that the first mansion in Resident Evil didn't have a kitchen, but it does. It's downstairs. If you played the game for about 4 hours, you'd find out. Although you can speedrun that game in about an hour and a half, which I've done several times. I was so good at Resident Evil, actually, that the second game I could beat in, let's see, what was it? I got the fastest time you needed to unlock whatever it was. I unlocked Hunk, but I didn't unlock Tofu. Tofu was supposedly a glitch. You could unlock him, he was kind of fun to use, but he was pointless. He had a knife and nothing else. Like, you only played Tofu if you were totally hardcore.
Yes, go on, run!
He looked like a block of tofu because he was basically a missing texture. He was a character that they added in the game, but cut production on, basically. You guys probably already know this from Resident Evil 2. I don't probably have to preach to the choir. Look, chance to get gold on hit. I just got gold, so yay me. Sheep Greaves of the Eagle. Can't be as good as mine. They have 2 augment slots, though. They're not as good as mine. Because that one augment slot alone, like, the speed 19, the strength, the weapon lore, and the agility would count as an augment slot, I think. So, the only thing I have to worry about now is just updating my shit. See, look, Glimmering Ring of the Prince. It's not even an uncommon. It's pathetic. Like, the shit I have is better. 7 to 13, 10 to 15, magic fire, you know. Eh, don't give it such epic names if it's gonna be so mediocre. Okay, I did that. I did that quest. I already did the Thirsty Grave Digger. There's nothing up there. If you follow this path all the way up, it actually takes you to another area. You can make it peace if you want. There's a quest over here. I think that's the last quest in the area other than this one, this escort quest. The quick save button is F9. If you're using Camtasia, do not have Screen Recorder open because the F9 key is also the shortcut key to start recording. Yeah, it gets annoying. F9, there we go. Quick save. I'm doing that on purpose because this escort mission could kill him.
The gods are with you.
And it's an escort mission, what do you expect? Okay, let's go this way. I don't think I can squish by here. Yeah, I can. Okay. This road is the road you follow to get to where we're going. It's the main road. It's the main road through town. It's also the main road through the area. It goes this way. Wee-hee-hee-hee. But you have to bring this fucker here, and it's also where the main story quest is anyway, so it's on your way, and there's another quest up in here I need to do. Probably won't do it while I'm escorting, because reasons. Reasons are the cause of, just reasons are the reasons for everything. Well, you don't say. I do say. He'll try to attack. You can actually equip him with stuff. You can drop off a shield and a sword on him. But it doesn't matter how well you equip him. He croaks a lot. Because he runs off and tries to fight shit on his own. And he can't possibly attack. And he does recharge his health, but it's a slow process. It's a very slow process, actually. Look, see? 14, 15. You're sitting there forever, and just it's so frustrating. You can drop a potion on him if you want. Like, I have to tank all the damage. You can give him maybe a bow. I don't remember. You can give Wilbur a bow. I don't know if you can give him a bow. Alright, let's kill some goblins. Well, because they're kind of in the way, you don't want them to bunch up on you. So if you find a goblin shaman leader, healing potion, sweet. And I've already been down in that cave. Oh shit, see, this is what I was talking about. You get a group of goblins here, and they're just gonna team up on you. If that guy dies, you don't get a good reward. There.
Coward.
And he's almost dead as it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to, kill you. And then, see, look, he's just going off and fighting. It's like, dude, you can't fight goblins. You, ugh. And look, he sucks. He sucks at everything.